Have you changed the band's name before?
We have in the past. We decided on After Memphis because it kind of now suits our current style of what we're going to. Kind of that laid-back southern blues-ish groove sound. And just feel good.
With some good rock undertones.
Yeah.
How about the band members? What are their names and what do they play?
Well, I'll start. I'm Kenyari Jackson, and I play drums.
AKA Sticks.
One of the many nicknames they've given me.
And I am Monet Love. I am the lead vocalist.
We call her Shorty Mac sometimes.
And I'm Bear. I'm the bass player. And then we have a few other members that couldn't be here today because of family stuff. We have a guitar player named Panama, a singer, Shermo, and then also Tim as well.
Panama.
Yes, Panama.
Jason, I'm sorry. I allowed that.
What genre of music do you consider your work to be in?
Soulful rock. Pretty much.
What's your major influence?
Oh,
It's all over the place.
It's all over.
The big thing, we grew up a lot of it, like all this kind of took a little bit of, when we started this project a little over a year ago, was we kind of did it for fun. Like, who inspired us? What do we listen to growing up? And that's kind of what paved the way. So what we found inspiration in was a little bit of everybody. Dave Matthews to Alabama Shakes, Marvin Gaye.
Gary Clark Jr.
Gary Clark Jr., yeah.
I mean,
Who do you guys find inspirational?
For me, as far as how I play in this band, a lot of the sounds that I typically use, or at least drummers who I think about when I play this type of stuff, Barry Alexander is one of the first guys because he plays with Johnny Lang, who's big in the blues circuit. His sound is pretty much what I try to embody a lot of times with this band. For me, most of the way I play comes from church, mostly. Like
Passion Strikes, man. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gotta come to our shows to see what I'm talking about. That's all I can say.
How long have you guys known each other and how'd you guys meet?
So, the rest of the band members I met recently, except for two of the members. Shermo and Monet, I met Monet through when I was like a little kid. She used to low-key beat me up. We ain't gonna talk about all that. Nah, but she was like one of my first babysitters growing up in the church circuit. And Shermo I met playing in other bars with other bands, and I ran into Mo, a few months ago?
Yeah.
And here I am sitting here now.
When did you guys actually form the band?
Oh, the forum was founded between me, Bear, and Panama back in 2016 of March. The way we met was through a showcase, and it was them helping out 16 other artists. So we had like 16 artists that were like rotating in and out of this basement, and they were just like writing music on the fly. So to me, that was very fascinating. And so I'm just sitting there, and I'm in the corner, and I'm just quiet, and I'm just observing. And they were kind of like, "So who you here at?" I was like, "Oh, I'm just here watching." And so one of the artists had a break, and they were talking something over their manager, and so they started to jam. And they played something that just struck a chord in my soul, and I just stood up to the microphone, didn't say a word, and then I just opened my mouth and just started singing. So everybody, all the artists that were in there were like, "Whoa, did you guys plan that? Did you rehearse that?" I'm like, after the song was over, I was like, that was pretty dope. And him, Bear and Panama looked at each other and was like, "What was that? Where did you come from? And how did you just do that?" So I was just like, you guys play something that I felt, it spoke to me. So that's what I felt. And it was like, let's meet up again. We want to make sure that this just wasn't a fluke situation. So after the showcase, we met up again, and just like magic, it happened again. And we were just like, I was like, well, I was looking for a band at the time, and it was like, well, we're looking for a singer. So I was like, well, let's see what we come of this. And after that, it's been a most fun, fascinating, emotional roller coaster with these guys, and I wouldn't trade them for nothing in the world. Like, they're my brothers. So I'm the only girl, but I'm spoiled. They spoil me. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, they spoil me.
Why we do that, we don't know. But as far as this band goes, it's really a family-oriented band. We love each other. It's always been bro, sis, bro, the whole 9 yards. I don't think I've ever felt this much love in a band since my family. So I'm throwing that out there.
Do you guys have a record label by now?
No, we don't have a record label. We are actually independent. And at the rate we're going, who knows what's down the turnpike this year. So it's going to be interesting.
We've been in talks, but it hasn't, panned out to what we're looking for. We have a very specific mind. We're working very hard. We have a level of achievement. So our partnership that we want to work with wants to have a working relationship. We help each other, and build more of that close-knit bond. So when we created the band, it was kind of evolve around family and growth and development. So that's kind of what we're looking for in a label as well, too. Not just somebody that sees us as a face or somebody that they can put out there, but how do we work together to achieve goals and drives and stuff like that. So we've been in talks, just nothing's panned out to our liking so far.
As far as the musicians go, do you guys have any brand loyalty to the instruments you play, or do you play
besides Jason, who plays with Memphis all the time? I love Memphis. We all advocate for Memphis. I particularly don't.
Okay, so those that don't know, Memphis is a Gibson Custom ES 355.
Yes.
Came out of the Memphis shop. That's how it got its name. Mm-hmm. And it was a one-off that Guitar Center brought in for the day. There was a Gibson bus that happened to be at the local Guitar Center in the area. And we stopped in there, and they're doing some demo days, and instantly put his hands on it and fell in love. And that's kind of where we're deciding. Where do we go as a band? Like, what's our sound? Kind of figure it out. And as soon as we heard that, we're like,
that's it.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let's run with it.
And my particular kit was given to me as a gift when I was in high school. And that drum kit has not failed me yet. I use it for every gig, every recording session that I've ever done, tours. It stuck with me for about, 30? I was 14 when I got that drum kit.
Nice.
What's the name?
I call her Betsy.
That's it.
What's the company called?
It's a stage custom Yamaha 5-piece kit originally. I've added to it since then, but that's the start of the kit.
And for me, I would have to say that, currently right now I'm in love with the all clear custom in-ear monitors. They're pretty dope. So for you singers that are out there, check them out, because they are phenomenal at what they do, and I mean, that's some whole nother next level thing. So all clear for sure is a good one. And as far as microphones, I'm not really picky, but I do like the Sennheiser condensed mics. They're pretty good. Well, not condensed, but dynamic mics for me, for the most part. And and I'm a big fan of our guitarist's Fender amp. Love that amp. He's went through quite a few amps, I will say. But Fender, a lot of people have their things about Fenders. I will say that. But this amp has not failed us, and it has been beautiful. So
the other amp that hasn't failed us is his bass cat.
His bass cat, that thing's monstrous, and it
has survived an actual storm.
Yes.
So they're talking about an Ampeg 4x10. I absolutely hate the thing because it's so heavy. But there's nothing that compares sound-wise to it. And it's heavy. Anybody that's played them knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And the funny thing is, we found out I've been using this thing for about 5 or 6 years now and toured the country with it. This thing has been in rainstorms, thunderstorms, left outside. This has been dropped down a few sets of stairs. And this thing just keeps sounding better every time. And it's I just want to get rid of it, but it just sounds too good. We complain every time we have to bring it to a show because it's
two people have to literally carry that thing up and down some stairs.
They get their workout on, so yeah, we get fit in this band.
And the other thing is I usually use Lakeland basses out of Chicago. Did a lot of research when I was looking into my first bass, and I can't say nothing about them because it's I was out in LA and I came back and hadn't played this thing in 3 months. I didn't storage. Took took it out of storage, popped open the case, and it was still in tune as when I left the show from, God, what was that one? One of them out there, I can't remember.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So where have you guys performed lately? Maybe what's one of your least favorite places you played, and maybe your most favorite place?
Can't say I have a least favorite. I mean, with this band, as small as the stage may be or as big as the stage may be, it's always been my favorite. We play as if nobody's there sometimes, and then we'll play like 1,000, 15,000 people are there. We just have a mindset of if we hit the stage, no matter how big or small,
give it our all.
How far out in the region have you guys played?
We've been all over. So last year we toured a little bit bigger. This year we're kind of working on our album coming out. Hopefully there's a few songs that we want to release for people. But like last year we were down in New Orleans, we're LA, and most of the Midwest. So.
We played at South by Southwest last year too.
Oh, that's right, Texas. Texas.
Yes, that was fun. We played in Iowa. We played in Wisconsin. We've played, definitely here in the home front. So, like last year, we were hitting that road pretty heavy to get our name out there. And now this year, it's going to be bigger and even better.
Do you have any upcoming shows?
Yes. Well, we will be doing a show actually live here, June 30th in the studio. So, and we are at the 444. Oh, A440, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Oh, God. I do this all the time. Forgive me, folks. I do. But, yeah, we're going to be right here live in the studio, and you guys definitely don't want to miss it because it's definitely going to be a really good time. And it's a beautiful place in here. Small, intimate type situation, but, man, the attitude in here is just nasty.
We wanted to create a separate goal. We're trying something new with this where we wanted to actually have the ability to possibly, live stream and show a concert from the stage, because I know there's so many things that people have going on in the world right now that this way they can actually just tune in, take a few moments at their computer and chill out and just forget about everything and just listen to some good music.
But the great experience is to be right here in this place. So I'm telling y'all, go to the website aftermemphis.com. There's a link on there. Click on it. You can purchase your tickets on there too. And if you don't want to do it online, you see us out and about, we'll hook you up. Let us know. We got you on the Friends and Family tip.
Heck, you can even hit us up on Facebook on our individual pages.
Individual pages, inboxes directly on the After Memphis page as well. We do respond. We are not those people that send you candid responses. We actually, one of us in the band will respond to you, and it's genuine. We will call you by your name because we love y'all.
We don't like social media, but we like you.
Right. Exactly.
Who writes your songs?
Okay, so instrumentation wise, it's between the three band members of us, however way we play. That's kind of how I've learned with them. Lyric wise, from what I've seen, mostly her and the other two band members, pitch in as well with the lyrics as well, as long as it fit the theme of the song. But we all pretty much collaborate on every song that we ever play. Everybody brings in their individual parts to make it a whole.
What are the themes of most of your songs? What do you guys do for that?
Our music is pretty much about life. The ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, the uglies.
The very, very beautiful. The
very, very beautiful, yes.
Thank you.
We just love about life, you know what I'm saying? We write about everything that people want to actually hear, not stuff that's just generic. I mean, you can relate it in some shape, form, or fashion, whether it was a hurtful situation or a pick-me-up situation where you just need that uplift. That, hey, we're like doctors. We got the medicine for all your needs.
Could you guys briefly tell me what your process is in making your music?
Yeah, I'll touch on that one.
Yeah.
We kind of use an organic process. The goal is just what moves us and how do we feel the music. So if somebody kind of, starts playing a riff or a beat, and we just kind of go with it from there, because we don't want to force it. So if somebody starts playing something, we'll see, all right, I'll jump on, and then Yaris and Sticks will jump on, and just kind of go from there and just see where it goes. How does the music move us and flow, and we can just go from there naturally, kind of just like the waves of the ocean. It just kind of keeps growing and growing and growing, and we just naturally just let it unfold, see how it goes. Most of the time singers will just jump in right away in a jam and create the lyrics. Like Mo and those guys do a really good job of just jumping right up and actually creating really content lyrics I can stick right away first try.
It's whatever they play is what moves me. So it's like a story.
It almost sounds like it's evolved over time. Do you think it'll evolve anymore?
Oh, God, yeah.
Stay in the pocket,
Well, no matter what, any drummer stay in the pocket of any song, but music is supposed to evolve. And I've watched these guys evolve over a short duration of time that I've been in the band. So I'm like, I see it evolving 3 months from here. Heck, sometimes it happens within 10 seconds. You just never know when it happens. We're just really open to every idea possible.
Yeah.
What do you guys do at rehearsals?
What do we do at rehearsals?
Work. Enough said.
Work.
I'll be honest, I be clowning. I be clowning with them. We laugh.
We laugh, we cry. I mean, we do handle business, and everybody's input is always important. And that's one thing we always stress to each other. No matter what, there's going to be a time where we might have to hit this road and be gone for 6 months, and all we got is each other. We're going to get on each other's nerves. We're going to cry. We're going to be angry. We're going to love. We're going to, all these things, but we have to keep sight of why we're doing this. And that is for people out there who are watching us right now. They want to see realism. They don't want to see something that's already been created. They want to see the struggle. They want to see the pain because they feel like they're going through that journey with you. And that's what it's about with us. We want to embark everybody on this journey with us. So,
if I could add a more selfish thought process to this, it's therapy for us. It really is. It's therapy for us. We all go through things every day of our lives, and this band has been all about healing from every bad experience, rejoicing in every good experience. And sometimes when you're just feeling like blah, we're like, well, hey, let's just roll with it.
What's your biggest challenge as a band?
Our schedules. Because, we all work different jobs, and, we try to fandangle it the best way we can, but at the end of the day, once we lock it in, we milk every minute, every second we get with each other, and we love it. We love it. We don't gripe about it.
I do 90 on the highway just trying to get to them.
Yeah. And some of us live further out, and we all make it work.
There's always a way to overcome it, isn't there?
Always.
Well, that's the determination of the group. It's kind of judges on everybody's character is we all work jobs on the side. We're trying to make this our full-time job, but, it's not easy. You got to do a lot of stuff to reinvest back into the band to keep it growing, to do different events. So we're all working jobs on the side and then start singing happy birthday to them. It's just all these cool little intimate moments. That's what we shoot for, just having everybody come together, enjoy a few moments together, have some fun, and a common interest, forget about it. Yeah, create a memory.
What advice would you give a potentially new band when they're forming? Well, how would you? What direction would you give them?
Always look at your bandmates as family. If you can do that, you guys can overcome any challenge that comes, especially with the business side of things. As long as you keep that family orientation going, there's never love lost. And music is always about just love. So anytime you commit to a band, love that person and love who they are as who they are, and always remember moving forward, never backwards.
My take on it is that you always got to remind each other why you're doing this. Never lose focus, because you'll get people that'll come up to you and be like, oh my God, you will be perfect for this. But what you created here is a memory, a journey, a legacy. And that's one thing I wanted to teach any band. When you have band members, these are not just your co-workers, they're your best friends. They're, the love of your life. You have to love them unconditionally and never let that bond be broken, because people will come in there to try to take away what they see you have. But if they see that chain can never be broken, man, what can they do? Just be like, man, you guys are dope. You're sick. We love the chemistry, and it shows. Every time you hit that stage, that chemistry always shows. So to me, it's just keeping those who are not in out. that's the hardest part, because when you got outsiders trying to get in, they would try to tear you apart. And we, for the past, of our journey, did an excellent job of that. We had people throw stones at our back, but we just let it roll off, and we still kept pushing. And I love them. I respect them a lot. I do. I respect them a lot, because they could have been like, forget it, I'm done. But they hung in here with me just as much as I've hung in here with them, and they showed me we are in this together forever. So you got to have that attitude and that love and respect for each other. I'm sorry. I'm a dork.
No, my big thing on it is, like, you can't go in, like, you asked the question about fame and fortune. If you go in for that right now and walk away,
yeah,
it doesn't, I mean, it's not easy.
It's a lonely road.
Yeah, it's long, it's lonely, and it's tough, and that's where, you need that friendship and closeness together. Also, you got to be willing to go hop in a van. I don't care if it's your best friend's birthday or mom's birthday. Be like, hey, I care about you, but I got to go play a show across the country. Hop in that van, drive there night before. Pull an all-nighter in the van. Go play for 5 people. If it's only 5 people, give them the best show you can, and then drive back home.
We've done it.
And if you enjoy that, then you have a chance. Then you're doing it for the right reasons, and you have a shot.
The biggest example of this band, though, for me, is honesty as well. We are bluntly honest with each other in ways you would even think to imagine. We'll say things that most people wouldn't even want to say in front of their bandmates sometimes.
Give us an example.
PG-13.
Okay, for example, Mo had this shirt, right?
I said PG-13.
It is PG-13. I'm going to explain it PG-13, okay? Trust me, I think. She had this shirt, and it is a very, very beautiful shirt, very well made, and nothing against it. We just realized PG-13 doesn't exactly mean children under 16 should ever view it. But
I wouldn't put it that way. It was.
I would.
It was a great shirt. It was just, there's clothes you wear for the stage, and there's clothes you don't.
Yeah, and that's the shirt.
And this was for a night out, not to do a job.
I wouldn't take this to a job interview.
I wouldn't wear it to a job interview. Come on, kids. It was a show, and it was hot out. Mama's got to breathe.
You did.
Yes.
How can future fans and current fans gain access to After Memphis's music?
Man, you can check us out on iTunes. You can check us out on Reverb Nation. And, that's, some stuff that we've done in the past. But what we're really trying to get people to understand is the new flavor and the sound that we're bringing. So that is one of the reasons why we're going back into the studio to record our new material, which our single, I'm not going to say what it is, but it will be done June 30th here. So if y'all want to find out what that is and get a sneak peek, you need to come here to the studio and find out.
Please don't miss it.
Please don't. It's going to be so entertaining. And but we do have music out there. Like I said, Reverb. You can even go to our webpage, aftermemphis.com, iTunes,
or the big one, just social media.
It's just social media, really. It's all
you can even find us on YouTube. Just type in After Memphis and you'll find us there.
Yeah, you can find us on there as well.
Is there anybody you want to talk about that's helped you guys out financially? Emotional support, friends, family?
Oh, sure. You can just label all that in one big pile of bucket.
But look, all of us collectively,
oh my God,
financially do this for the love. That's how you know we're not in it for the money, because when there's a will, we all pay the way, and nobody's left out. We all help as much as we can. Our biggest supporter is our spouses, our friends, our management, Mr. Eric under E-Rock Management. Yeah, baby, you over there in the corner. We see you, dog. We thank him for a lot of the things that he does too. He helps us out tremendously, and trying to keep things in order. But for the most part, everything else is pretty much us. We do it.
We jump at the challenge every time.
We jump at the challenge every time. So, there's no show too big or too small that we won't do, because we know that when we do it, they get a taste. They always want more. So We never turn on any opportunity, whether it's paid or non-paid. You know what I'm saying? It's all about giving back that love. So, to us.
Can you touch again on your event coming up? Just re-mention it.
Of course. So, I mean, as you said, A440 Studios here in Minnesota and the cities, we're going to be doing a live streaming event on June 30th to showcase all the music we've been working on. You know, so even though if you haven't had a chance to come see us live yet, which is where we really thorough and where we really love to be, we're going to taste people in their homes so that way they can just log into their computer and check it out from there, you know, in case, who knows, it's raining or snowing and you stubbed your toe and you can't go out for the day. We're going to give a chance for people to forget about their hours, sit on their deck and watch us there.
Yeah, get a good hour of some good wholesomeness. And like I said, we would love to see you here. We are really wanting to see a lot of faces here because we live off of energy. You know, to see your smiley faces. You might have been having the most bad day ever. To be here in this studio with the lights and the sound and, you know, here at the studio, I'm telling you, it's amazing.
We're sitting there now, and
we're sitting here right now.
You want to be here, trust us.
You want to be here, trust me.
I see a drum set set up right there that I want to play right now.
And a beautiful piano, and the whole thing. Like, this is like a toy store for us right now, so we're trying to contain the excitement.
Man, I'm struggling with that.
Any last words, you guys?
Peace, love, and hair grease from me. I mean, to all of our fans, we love y'all. To people who are just now hearing about us, we love y'all. Facebook, we love y'all. Mom, dad, grandma, auntie, uncles, cousins, love y'all.
Panama, baby, I know you watching. We got you. We are holding this down for you. Tim and Shermo, we got y'all. We're holding this down for y'all. We love you guys so much. We truly appreciate you. And like I said, this is a journey, and we're taking you along for the ride. So if you riding with us, strap up, because it's going to be a good one.
We got a good saying that we have amongst the band members. Pop 'em with the pinky.
Pop 'em with the pinky. Okay? Just pop 'em with the pinkies. If you ever see us do this, you know, look, it's the pinky.
Hey, look, we'll even show y'all how it goes. Really? Ready? This is the friendship pinky right here. Right?
Just like that.
Just like that. Every band member does it. And
it's our little inside thing to say we're always going to be united. So we appreciate it. So y'all, this is After Memphis. We're tuning out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Stay tuned. Y'all rock. We love y'all always. Look, catch us in the AM. After Memphis style, baby. Peace, y'all.
Pop 'em with the pinky.
I'm with it.